3D printing has broken into mainstream demand for engineering, prototyping, and other commercial uses. And the filament used in these machines has stretched the resourcefulness of extruders attempting to produce this valuable feedstock fast, but with the quality customers demand for uniform printing. Conair has emerged as a leader in the production of 3D filament, largely through the experience gained in supplying production equipment for the highly regulated medical tubing industry, along with decades of extrusion history. Here in our Pinconning, Michigan plant, we can see one of our many tests for the production of 3D printing filament. In this particular test, ABS material is being dehumidified using a Conair MDCW mobile dryer, and the material is being conveyed to the Davis standard extruder throat via the MDCW's tube loader. After emerging from the die, the filament passes into a Conair pre-skinner that begins the critical sizing and cooling process. From the pre-skinner, the rapidly moving extrusion enters a vacuum sizing tank that is part of a Conair multi-pass cooling tank. The sizing tank provides its own cooling temperature, as provided by a Conair temperature controller. And although vacuum sizing is not normally used on solid extrusions like this filament, Conair has found the exacting nature of vacuum sizing assures the highest level of ovality and integrity in the production of filament, especially at high extrusion rates. Emerging from the vacuum sizing tank, the extrusion makes two passes through the open cooling tank that provides a separately controlled cooling temperature from the vacuum tank. Note that highly controlled cooling at two different temperatures prevents voids from occurring in the center of the filament. On some materials, a third zone in the pre-skinner further assures high integrity cooling and uniform diameters. An air wipe removes moisture, and a 3-axis laser gauge measures and confirms ovality and OD. A relatively long belt puller is used to draw the extruded filament by providing a strong but gentle grip over a long length of the tubing. A self-regulating loop control feeds an automatic transfer coil winder that smoothly wraps the filament onto larger production-sized reels, ready for transfer to smaller spools in a separate operation. Filament production is common in the 400 to 600 feet or more per minute rate, while strictly maintaining not only OD within plus or minus 1,000th and uniform ovality, but also guarding against center voids that commonly emerge when production levels exceed 200 feet per minute. In addition, Conair provides production environment testing in our Michigan plant and provides turnkey systems and production training to make sure your 3D filament line is up and running fast with the highest product quality. Meet the challenge of 3D printing filament production with the market leader, Conair.